So it is our last day at camp here at Big Lagoon State Park. We had a fantastic French toast breakfast this morning.
It was so good.
That was a really good recipe. You guys are gonna have to try that. It's really good.
And I didn't need that much. I want that much. Yes.
Looks pretty good, huh?
Yes. You want me to do yours?
Sure.
I'm gonna get you this good egg part right here.
One more scoop of the French toast there. Yeah. All right. Thank you. It's looking good. So what we're going to do, we want to go down to the water, the little beachy areas here within the state park, and give you a little footage of what it looks like here. Keep in mind, this is not on the Gulf here. This is on the bay side. It's actually the bay out there where we're going to be at. It's called Big Lagoon. A little bit to our east is Pensacola Bay. And as you go a little further west, you get into the Alabama portion of the bays and the beaches down that way. But it's really beautiful here, and I've actually got a lot of memories coming to Big Lagoon State Park throughout my young and teenage childhood with my dad a lot. We used to come down. Dad used to love to come here fishing at the boat dock, so I used to come with him quite a bit. And then we've down here many times camping and having little family gatherings and stuff. So I thought it'd be cool to get a little bit of that on video, show them what the water looks like here, and I just share a little bit about the park.
I brought my neck fan.
Yeah, she loves this little neck fan. Works pretty good, huh?
It does. It does.
Yeah. All right, let's take a ride down there. We'll start off with the boat launch area, then we'll go down to like the public pavilion beachy area, and then all the way at the east end is the lagoon down there with a couple boardwalks. There's a lookout tower, and there's beaches out there that you can walk on as well. So let's go check it out.
It is beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous down here. All right, let's take a ride. Here's a little bit more of the campgrounds, what some of the campsites look like. There are the nature trails here as well that connect you over to the beach areas, and it is a beautiful hike. We've got that in a previous video where we came here and did the hike trails a few years ago. This will be one of the trails right there that you can take.
I would like to point out the temperature today.
Yeah, it's a little warm. Going to be the boat ramp. Oh, they've cleaned some trees out here since the last time I've been. Oh, this has been completely redone.
Yes.
This used to all be
huge parking lot.
This used to all be trees in the middle.
Yeah.
They've rebuilt the bathhouse there. They've added more. This has become a popular boat ramp. But we always liked coming to this boat ramp because it's a pay boat ramp. A lot of people would rather go to the free boat ramps where they don't have to pay a fee.
But if you pay, then there's less people and there's more likely a chance to park.
That's what I'm saying. So this is the little picnic area down here by the boat ramp. We'll park down here and go walk around.
This is beautiful.
This is really pretty right here. This is one of your public use areas. So this pavilion right here, right in front of us, we've had a couple of really nice family get-togethers here when I was younger. Yeah, in my teen years, some of the family, we'd meet out here for the day on Saturday, and we would cook barbecue. We would go swimming or go down there to the boat dock and go fishing. So this is Big Lagoon all through here. That's looking over at Perdido Key. And then the actual Perdido Key continues east that way into the Johnson's Beach areas over
Which
there.
is such a cool place to go.
Johnson's
I think.
Beach is actually part of Gulf Islands National Seashore.
Yes, and it is just beautiful.
It really is.
And they have a bayside, which I always think is really good for kids,
What's-
just to point out.
That's this side. This is
Exactly.
considered
So
the bayside. So on the other side of the where you see the trees and the sand, that's
So your
the
kids
Gulf.
can come out here and play, and the waves aren't crashing up on this, which I know most people like the beach part, but look at this. This is so much more relaxing.
It is. That's what makes this park really special.
Yeah.
You get a lot of boat traffic all through here. This is all no wake, all through here down into Alabama there, which isn't very much further down. That's the Perdido Key Bridge there.
I think I'm going to go put my toes in the sand.
Let's go check out the water. As I have gotten into my adult life, I have realized that this area that we live in is a big draw for tourists and vacationers that don't live in the area. Me growing up here my whole life, coming here many times as a kid, as a teenager, you don't think about it when you're young. You kind of take those things for granted. This becomes just part of your home, you know, what you're used to. And it was interesting learning how other people reacted to coming to places like this when they come here for vacation because they didn't live here.
Yeah, because I'm from Missouri. We have lakes and we don't have the ocean. And coming here we look forward to it every year. I mean,
Yep.
we went to Pensacola Beach almost every single summer.
Yeah, you got a lot of great memories down here on the Gulf Coast. So unfortunately, the east side of the boat ramp is damaged and not usable right now. But it looks like the other one, so they've added onto this since I've been here last. It used to be just the right and left side, but I see another dock over there as well. So I think they've added another boat ramp since I've been here last. Yeah, so they've done a lot of remodeling here since my last visit. So they added a second boat launch on the other side and an extra dock. The bathrooms used to be right there in the middle. Now that's a drainage pond. Built a brand new bathhouse and then added more parking spaces up there. So it's definitely gained popularity over the years.
The water feels nice.
I mean, when I used to come here as a kid, it was probably busy, but it's probably not near. It wasn't as busy as it is now.
This is a weekend right here, though. Like,
Yeah, this is a Sunday. This is probably from maybe Hurricane Sally
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
Be careful.
But came here many times with Dad, and he would either fish on that side right there or this side right here at the end, and he would mullet fish, so cast net. You have schools of mullet that come through here, and he loved to throw out on top of those. But we would bring a rod and reel as well, and then we would try to catch redfish or flounder or you know, whatever's coming through here. Good times, good memories, and it's a beautiful place. They waving at us. So this is coming up on one of the day use areas here. We got some picnic pavilions.
Those are super nice. Right
So
on the
we'll-
water there.
We'll park and walk down there so we can check it out.
I would like to say that it is empty, and I've never seen it look like this. And it's the middle of summer, and I realize that it's 100 degrees outside, so that's probably why. But
It's very hot.
wow,
That over there, that's another one of the big pavilions there. I think that's one of the ones that you can reserve.
yes.
It says government pavilion, but we've spent some time over there too. There's like a fireplace, so maybe we can walk down there and check that out.
All right. I bet we're gonna find alcohol and a pet down here.
Don't tell the rangers. If the park rangers catches someone drinking a beer or
Yeah.
alcohol down here, you will get a ticket.
Yes.
My Uncle Rick, he got busted one time. So I just realized, so this path here is new since the last time I came. So they've tried to make this area here completely accessible for everyone.
It's so nice.
Including the restrooms there. Super pretty, just a beautiful area. This is iconic Gulf Coast, Florida, right here. This is the area here, West Beach. So this was one of the areas that I remember we came as a family once, and it's a great place because you have these, picnic table areas that you can use, and then all the kids can come out here and swimming, and the parents really loved the bay side, the sound side, because it's not rough. You don't have the waves like out on the beach.
The undertow's not here.
That's right. And it's fairly shallow out here.
Yeah.
So it's a little safer to swim here with the younger kids than the Gulf. But just something that I remember being taught as from my parents is that they loved the sound side because it was a little calmer and safer.
Yep, we did the same
and you
thing.
can set your chair out here in the water and enjoy it too.
And it's just not as busy. It's a little bit more, secluded in a good way.
I really, really like this style of beaching more than just going out to the Casino Beach on Pensacola and sitting out there.
Well, I'm going to tell you from experience, and I know you have this too, hauling all of the stuff you need out there on the beach is hard work.
It's exhausting.
And coming back at the end of the day is like probably the worst, like 30 minutes of your life.
Yeah.
So here you have a shaded area, you set your stuff up, you eat your lunch, you chill, and then you can get out of the sun and you can enjoy the water.
Yep.
So.
Yep, absolutely.
And if you like taking out a boat or you want to rent a boat, this is the area that you want to be in because there's dolphins in here. There's lots of fish are still running. I mean, it's such a good place to fish. And
let me point out that you cannot beach a boat anywhere on the state park land here.
No, you cannot.
If you pull a boat up here, the park rangers will tell you to leave or ticket you if you do it.
But there are a lot of places to go rent boats here, especially I know especially on the Alabama
what
side.
I'm saying is that, so then you go just a little further down and you go to Johnson's Beach.
Yeah.
That's the free area over there, the Gulf Islands National Seashore. They keep the state park here protected for the visitors that want to swim here or stand here and fish without boating traffic. So I like that they established that a long time ago.
Yeah.
We're going to check out the Governor's Pavilion. I was telling Abby, so this area's changed a little bit over the years. This is fairly new. That was already here, but there was other pavilions out here that you could use, picnic areas. And this is where we had one of our family reunions. And I remember the Governor's Pavilion being something of you had to reserve it to use it. So this is nice though.
I just kind of want to go look at the fireplace.
I want to check it out too because I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, this is cool. This is like your honey hole, babe.
Yep, it sure is.
That's awesome.
Look at that. It's
we
copper.
should put this in the house, at the house, don't you think?
Copper lid.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Got the open fire pit right here. Look at that.
You know what?
If
we are ever going to have a meet and greet, it needs to be at this place.
Good idea.
But we'll have someone else cook for you. Not me. Not me.
Tell me this isn't beautiful here.
God, it's awesome. That fireplace. I know we keep saying it, but this is just so southern, so Florida.
Yep.
In all the good ways.
The breeze feels great right here.
I think I might have just found my spot to stay for a little bit because, wow.
So that other trail you asked about, you can see it right there.
Yeah.
It cuts down through the brush and goes down to the beach.
Where I bet there's not a lot of people.
There's not. The parking lot's empty.
Yeah.
We were really surprised coming in here Friday. We expected it to be completely full because Big Lagoon is kind of a hard place to get booked.
It is. I mean, it's definitely a year out kind of place. And,
But
even local people
there
have a
was-
hard time booking it. It's
That's
bizarre.
that's the issue there.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I remember hearing about here recently is I believe the Florida government, I think DeSantis signed a bill that next year, 24, the Florida State Parks is going to give residents of Florida 1 month head start on reservations. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
I hope that's the case. I think that would be great. I mean, it would be nice to be able to book your own state parks.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
because we have been trying to get into one that I will not name. It's impossible. I mean, we haven't been able to get in there. We'll get in there.
Things have gotten so popular with the
Yeah.
camping world now and
Yeah.
going to national parks and state parks. And
I do
those darn YouTubers don't do anything to help that.
I know. Stop sharing it. No, I do think that a lot of people have canceled because of money and because it is
This year is extremely hot.
really hot. I mean, Florida is hot anyway, so we're all used to it, but this is unpleasant. This is not unpleasant. This feels nice.
Well, this is great right here. This
Breathe
is especially if you want to have a family gathering.
Yeah.
You know, you can come down to any of these areas here or one of the pavilions over by the beach and
Yeah.
enjoy the day.
Yeah.
But just the area itself, you're very, very close to the Gulf, the
Yes.
Gulf beaches. So Perdido Key is right there. There's plenty to enjoy there. You can go right up there to Johnson's Beach if you want the main Gulf. And then Pensacola is what, 15, 20 minutes to
Yep.
our east.
Yep.
Well, what do you say we go down to the very last one? I think that's going to be the east.
Okay.
I'm not sure what they call
Is
that
that where
one.
the towery thing
That's
is?
where the tower is.
All
There's
right,
a little
good.
lookout tower and there's some bridges to walk over. And we'll show you the lagoon.
Florida Birding Trail. We're not old enough yet, maybe, but we're getting there. We're getting ready to get into birds. Are you
It's-
excited?
I'm afraid it's going to happen sooner than later.
Florida has awesome birds, so
So this is the East Beach, and this is what kind of goes in and makes a little lagoon inside of here. And they have a couple of boardwalks here that you can enjoy. That's going to take us out to the lookout tower. And there's a beach all along here that you can walk also.
and I believe that this is a really good place for kayakers.
Yes.
And,
Yeah. You can bring your kayaks here. See, there's
Yeah.
this is the trail. They added this since the last time. It was just sand, but they added the padding there so that you can bring your kayaks. This lagoon inside here is an excellent place to go kayaking.
Yes, yes. This actually makes me want to go kayaking because it's just so cool
Yep.
and I have spent a lot of time on the water here, so I know what you can see and what's out here. So it's pretty cool.
So, you know, earlier I was talking about coming fishing with Dad.
Yeah.
So these two bridges here were a couple other spots that we would come to. And I remember coming out with my uncles as well. This is a place where the schools of mullet occasionally come through or back out into the bay. But the other walk bridge is right over there. So we would go to each one and just stand here. The water's pretty shallow here. And watch for those schools of mullet to come through.
That
Breeze
breeze is
Yeah,
nice.
Breeze feels good.
Oh, yeah.
As I was pointing out earlier about Johnson's Beach, that peninsula right over there where all the sand is, that is Gulf Islands National Seashore and Johnson's Beach.
And you can normally not get anywhere near that place in the summer.
It gets pretty busy.
So busy, but it's an awesome place to go.
Yep. So if you keep going that way, down that way is going to be Pensacola Beach down there. And so SV Seeker is out here somewhere. This is where he's been anchored out at. And I'm going to be on the lookout for him. I think he's out here somewhere, but he may be out. He may be out in the Gulf today with the boat. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet. You ready to go for a little climb?
Of course I am. The breeze is saving me.
So the point out here where we're at has been the best place in the park so far because it is nice and
Yeah,
breezy.
it is.
That's another picnic pavilion over there that you can use. Me and my cousins have spent so many different times out here, all along here, swimming, fishing, using our little nets to like scoop up sea life. A lot of memories here. You can see the lagoon a little bit better now. You're coming in this way, work your way around and up into there. Gotta love that breeze, right?
It is saving my life.
It really changes the temperature big
Yes,
time when
it does.
we come
It
up. We haven't
feels
had this the whole.
Wonderful.
We haven't had it the whole trip, the whole camp here, and it just feels so good. Well, this has been fantastic.
Yes.
This is what I'm just trying to show you guys, the beauty of Big Lagoon and what our Florida state parks have to offer. Every single state park is different and unique in its own way. That's what I love about the state parks.
And man, Florida puts so much effort into making sure these are beautiful and perfect and you
kept
can really
up.
tell, yeah. They
Kept
do
up and
such a
pretty.
good job.
They've had to do a lot of reconstruction here over the years because of how many hurricanes we've been
Yes.
hit with.
I have had to pick up some trash, so please don't leave trash out on the beach.
Yep, please pick up your
Please
trash.
don't.
They provide trash cans for you to use here.
Yes, they do.
Well, we're gonna head back on into camp. We've enjoyed.
Because it's time for chili dogs.
Oh yeah. So chili dogs today. I'm
Chili
excited about that.
dogs.
We're gonna make some homemade chili for our chili dogs,
Yes.
and then just grill some dogs. So that's for lunch, and then we're gonna do smoked shrimp for dinner tonight on the pit barrel.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Enjoying this last day of camping here at Big Lagoon.
Yes.
Well, it has reached the afternoon, and it is time to get our shrimp ready for our pit barrel. So what we're going to be making is it's just a simple recipe called smoked shrimp. All right, and what it's going to consist of is obviously some shrimp. These are the ones that we picked up from Joe Patty the other day. 16, 20 count peeled and deveined Gulf shrimp right there. We've also got the cloves of one whole garlic there, diced up. We're going to be using some a couple sprigs of rosemary, some lemon pepper seasoning, and also some butter. And we're going to use this pan right here. So what we'll do is we'll line our shrimp in there. We'll mix up our melted butter and garlic blend with our seasoning. We're going to season the shrimp, and we're basically just going to line them up in this pan right here. And then we'll set that down in the pit barrel. We're going to use some apple wood for some smoke, and we're just going to smoke them until they get up to the temp. So we got our butter melted. We got our garlic chopped. It's mixed up in the butter there. I'm just going to go ahead and get the shrimp in the pan here. And then we're gonna use our lemon pepper seasoning right there to season the shrimp. Try to get them on, like, you know, one side here, even, one layer.
I'm excited.
These are gonna be
I say
good.
that every time you cook anything, don't I?
These are gonna be good.
Yeah, they are.
Smoky, buttery, garlicky shrimp over some jasmine rice with some veggies. All right, so we got our lemon pepper rub. That one's a little hard to come out those holes there, so
It is.
I'm finding that the fore and aft motion is working better than the side by side. Just thought I would point that out there. So no easy way to do it, but you got to flip them over. So that's what we're doing here. I'm just going to use my hands, flip them over.
Your hands are always the best tool.
But I keep them clean. We have the soap over here, and I wash them often. When I get done with this, I'm going to wash them again. I use my clean hand, my right hand, to use the seasoning.
And we do sanitize this seasoning after we're done.
Yeah. That seasoning is so good. I was eating it off the palm of my hand earlier, telling Abby, I'm like, you got to try this, it's so good. That lemon zest in there, the lemon rind, man, the just the flavor and the oils that it puts off is just so good. All right, so we got them flipped, so let's go ahead and just gonna re-season them one more time. So as I was saying, the fore and aft seems to work a little bit better.
I didn't even know that had a name. Did you just make that up?
It's I think they're nautical terms. I'm kind of stealing them from the boat crowd. I apologize if I'm like butchering that up, but I think that's going to be good right about there. It's so good. I'm just going to try to line these guys up into some kind of linear row here.
Because of the rosemary.
Yep. Butter garlic.
Wonder if you used enough garlic.
Yeah, there might be enough there. You know, you really appreciate you being in your 40s when you appreciate a good lemon. Go in with our fresh rosemary.
I say push it down in there.
All right. All right, there we go.
Look how pretty. It smells so good.
So we got the pit barrel running up about 300 degrees. It's about where we want it. I've got some apple wood right here. I'm going to set down there on the hot coals. This is going to provide the smoke that we want. All right, get that on there. And then we're going to set our grate in there. Now I want to give that a few minutes to start getting hot and let that smoke start building up. Then we'll set our shrimp in there, because the shrimp are only going to take about 20, maybe 25 minutes tops.
I just wanted to show my side dish tonight. Those are fresh cut veggies. That's right. I actually did some work. Oh, thanks, babe.
Look at that. That little convection oven.
It's worth
Game changer. Game changer. No, it works really good for the things that we use it for. It's awesome. Let's put our shrimp on. You know, so we've all asked this question before. Is cold water with ice as cold as just an ice down cooler, right?
Yes.
We all wondered that because, you know, we've had our ice in this cooler for 3 days now and it's melted, so it's ice water. Let's find out what the temperature is right now and see. So we want what, 33 degrees, you know, 32, 33 degrees. This is our beer cooler, by the way.
And water.
We got some Yingling in there. We got some Coors in there. We got some bottled water in there. All right, so here's our thermopop. Let's see what it says. Look at that. 32 degrees. And just so you can see what I'm talking about here, ice water, right?
Yep.
So are you needing to go and dump a bunch of ice in here because your ice is melting? Well, I would say yes. Tomorrow we need to fill that up with ice. But right now, is our beer cold enough? I like an ice cold beer. I want it on the verge of freezing. Yes. I don't like a lukewarm beer. I can't stand it.
Me neither.
So I just thought that this would be really interesting to show you guys. 32 degrees on the thermopop. And that's about as cold as you can enjoy a beer.
Yes.
Just on the verge of being frozen. Yes. Right there. So ice water in a cooler, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. But let's fill that up tomorrow.
Yes.
And keep the party going. Let's give our shrimp a check. We're about 16, almost 17 minutes in.
Oh man.
Smells so good.
I cannot even express.
That's going to be good. That's going to be good.
I mean, like I really do.
What can I say?
I love shrimp and I love you. I love shrimp and I love you.
Happy wife, happy life?
Correct.
Are you happy?
Yes,
okay.
I am.
Happy wife.
So we're trying to get this cooking, and I just wanted to kind of show what's in the background here.
It's not looking too promising over there.
No.
That dark sky is coming south and right up on us.
I'm looking at the radar, but I'm seeing the lightning from here, so we're almost done though, maybe?
Batten down the hatches.
That's exactly right.
I think we're gonna have a storm.
Yes.
So luckily our shrimp are gonna be cooked here pretty soon. There's another little peek at them. We got our veggies over there in the convection oven.
The most important part of the meal, obviously, is these veggies. Obviously.
Have you cooked the rice yet?
Yes. No.
No. She hasn't cooked the rice yet. Abby's been trying a new Ben's. Is it Ben's or Uncle Ben's?
You know what? I think it's Ben's
rice.
I'm not sure.
It's a Ben's rice that you like throw in the microwave for 90 seconds and it's great. So we're going to use that for the shrimp.
We got the coconut jasmine rice and it was like one of the best things I've ever eaten. So bag rice, maybe it's creepy.
It was good.
It was really good.
Look, that black cloud is like on top of us now.
I know.
It was over there when we first started this video like 2 minutes ago. It is coming in fast. Oh, look at that lightning.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to have to...
I did read that there's actually a lot of wind with this, so...
Let me...
yes.
I need to close up the barbecue thing here. Let me batten down the hatches.
We literally need to batten down the hatches, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so it feels like Armageddon is upon us because this thunderstorm and lightning is like coming up on us.
Yes.
But we're at 22 minutes on our shrimp, so I just want to temp them. I want to make sure they're at least like 145, you know, before we pull them in there. And yes, that is way hotter than we need. So
okay, yeah, they look good.
Okay, so our shrimp are done. Let me get some gloves. Normally it would be like sun shining.
I know, and
we have this freak thunderstorm.
Lot of lightning.
All right, so here we go. Here's our
okay.
Here's our garlic smoky shrimp.
Man.
Garlic smoky shrimp right there. In the pit barrel. Yep.
The smell of that is wow. So good.
All right, so this is why I always talk about using a cutting board.
Yes, don't spend all that time and then ruin it by...
See the cutting board underneath that aluminum pan? Same size.
Yes.
So you can put your hand on it to hold it. Just don't tilt it. There we go. There's
Yeah.
our garlic butter shrimp. We're
Those
on
look
this side because
awesome.
it is about to blow through here.
Yes, and I'm going to show this this little canopy because this might be the last time you see it.
It could be, unless A-Bomb's hold down procedure worked pretty good because I got the 4 straps on it. So Abby said I should try a shrimp. What you got in the microwave
That's
there?
my rice.
Oh, the rice. The rice is up there. My bad.
I slaved all afternoon on it.
Just enjoying another cold beer. We have the storm coming up on us.
We do.
Let's give the shrimp a try. Fresh Gulf shrimp.
Every time he gets a shrimp scampi anywhere, it's never cooked correctly.
Nope.
It doesn't have enough garlic. It doesn't have enough butter. It doesn't have enough lemon.
I just don't think people know how to make a good shrimp scampi.
And so this is a nod to shrimp scampi. We are not using noodles. We're using rice.
Oh, it is hot. That is hot.
It is burning your finger.
It
Okay.
is burning my finger, so it's going to burn my mouth.
And cut. No, don't put it in your mouth.
No, it's going to be good.
That's silly.
I can smell the smokiness.
Thank goodness we're both eating this. Okay, so he's silent, so he's happy.
It's good.
Lots of garlic, smoke flavor, any? Yes.
Got the smoke flavor from the apple wood. I can taste the garlic, the butter. You can taste the rosemary. It's good. This is good to go right here. That's going to be delicious. For that, serve that up over some rice. And Abby's got some veggies that she cooked in the convection oven. I don't know if we had shared that, but this is our convection oven
shriveled up.
veggies. And some A-Bomb smoked shrimp from the pit barrel.
Man, I can't wait to eat this.
And some microwave rice. Look at this. Look at this. A microwave. Ben's original.
Look, that bag even has a...
Oh, it's hot.
I know. There's a safe side. On the back, it's marked.
Yeah, so that you can hold it and
Yeah.
get it out there. So there you go. So if you need a little bit more lemon, see, we've got some fresh lemon right there that you can squeeze over it.
All right, I'm ready to eat.
Let's eat.
Okay. There is served.
Oh, yeah. Don't enjoy it because the viewers are watching you right now. I need an honest opinion. Like, what do you...
That is like insane. It tastes like a 5-star restaurant. Like, it's so good. It's all the garlic, isn't it? Don't say yes.
You know it's the garlic.
I know it is.
I use like 8 times more garlic.
10 times more than what the rest of the
10 times.
10 times.
Because I like garlic.
You know what?
But look,
Put as much garlic as you want in anything. Don't be afraid.
that is so good. This is an enjoyable camp meal for us.
Yes, it is.
We're having fun.
I don't think you want to have it right, so you might have to try it again.
We're gonna try it again because I love this stuff. We're always trying to perfect our recipes there. We just want a good tasting meal. We want to have a good time. You know, you want to have a beer. If beer's not your thing, drink a sweet tea, unsweet tea, water. But we want to have a beer. We want to have our meal. We want to have a good time. We're out here at our state park. There's the thunder. There's the storm upon us.
I love Amos Lee. I'm sorry. I love him so much that we have to listen to him during
She had to turn it off because, you know, YouTube doesn't like whenever you play somebody else's music.
But let's download Amos Lee, though. It's so good.
So Abby's veggies first. There's some onion, mushroom.
Zucchini. I did the lemon pepper seasoning.
Fiesta lemon pepper.
Yes.
With the rice.
That rice tell me that is not
That is the
super delicious.
That's the jasmine rice.
Yes.
And then we got a little bit of the butter over the rice here.
Butter and garlic. Thank goodness you're already married because you wouldn't be able to make out with anyone tonight. No good.
Do you think there's anybody here that I want to make out with besides you? I'm not that kind of man.
Thanks, babe. Thanks, babe.
Oh, the shrimp are so good.
With the rice and the right.
Yes, jasmine rice, veggies. This is delicious. This is good stuff right here.
All right, we really are going to finish our meal now.
This is what we love about camping, especially our local camps where we get to relax, kick back, have a good time. You know,
we haven't thought about work one time. We haven't talked about work one time.
It's the weekend.
We have just let go and enjoyed ourselves. It was really hot today, and it was still absolutely lovely.
Yep. This is what we love about RVing. We went out to the beach today. We had a good time. We came back. We cooked lunch. We cooked dinner. We have our TV. We get to watch our shows.
Yes.
We're in comfort.
It's been so quiet here. We met the neighbors today at the beach. They were very sweet.
Yep. They're local too.
They are. All right.
We're going to enjoy our dinner, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. This is us. This is real. This is what we deal with. This is what we do every time we go to a camp. This is us. This is just us enjoying our life, enjoying our camps, enjoying our travels, and cooking good food, good barbecue.
That shrimp is so good.
The Big Lagoon camp has come to an end. We are packed up. We're ready to hook the Kodiak up and head on back to the house. This has been a really fun camp for us, very enjoyable and relaxing, and we love the fact that we're just so close to home and we can enjoy a place like this.
And our two air conditioners, they are the real heroes here.
Oh yeah.
They have been working.
And you know, that goes right into why people choose to have an RV, whether it be a trailer, fifth wheel, whatever. You like those comforts from home. You want those commodities that bring you comfort, just like you're being at home, but you're not at home, you're at a change of scenery.
It's unbearable out here, so.
There's been a few people out here that we saw in tents, and I just wouldn't do it. It's not for me. But we have seen some people that actually have air conditioners in their tents, and I know that makes a huge difference if you do something like that.
Yes.
But yeah, it has really been hot. And then last night, it hasn't rained the whole time we've been here, except for yesterday evening. Yeah. We got just enough rain yesterday evening, that it just kind of made everything damp and wet out here.
That's your favorite thing before you pack up.
Just like the last time we were at Blackwater. Everything was soaking wet the next morning, and you're hot, you're muggy, you're sweating. But that's just all part of the experience there. We're not complaining, we're just talking, that's just the experience there.
Apparently I have to go back to work.
Yeah, we both got to get back to work. We got plenty of things to do. But this has been fun, and I hope that y'all have enjoyed watching this camp, just like all the other camps. And you know, and I just want to say, this is us. This is the true us. When we make these videos to share, we're just sharing what it is that we get into and what we enjoy, what we like about traveling, RVing, cooking, doing barbecue.
Your shrimp. Stop.
Abby found a brand new recipe that she loves. Like her what's the thing? That's my new favorite thing in the whole world.
My new favorite thing in the whole world. It was absolutely killer. I love you.
We're going to be making that more often because Abby really loves it. But it is really good. Mm-hmm. And I mean,
but it needs to be done in the cast iron. And we knew that already. But
we'll try it in the cast iron. But don't forget that I was doing a smoked shrimp.
Okay.
So we added a little bit of smoke to that for the shrimp.
Which was totally worth it.
And I don't want you to
change, don't change anything.
We're going to keep doing that because you can make some angel hair pasta and serve that as like a shrimp scampi as well.
And normally we would have like maybe some crusty bread, which I think we need, but we're trying, make better a little bit.
Every little bit helps, right? It does. Man, the sweat's just rolling down in my eyes right here. But we just really love sharing what it is that we do.
Yeah.
And this is us. We don't put on any kind of persona and try to act differently whenever we're on camera. We just show you who we are all the time. And you know, we may not have the largest audience out there for traveling and RVing, but we have an audience, we have a core audience that really enjoys seeing what it is that we get into, the places we go, the food that we cook. And I try to be helpful and share little tips and tricks whenever I'm doing things, you know, my little techniques that I've developed that help me get the job done when I'm cooking. I like trying to share that. I don't plan it. It's just whenever it happens and I take the opportunity to go, you know, I can share this with everybody and maybe that'll help somebody out. And that's what I do. I just try to be helpful and share, and you know, share our RVing techniques is I guess you could say that.
And cooking techniques. And,
yeah, definitely. So we're gonna get out of here, and we've got another month ahead of us that we're gonna be hunkered down and just staying busy with our work and trying to prepare for the next big haul.
Yes.
So we have been trying to plan this next big haul all year long. We finally have everything kind of nailed down as to what we're going to be doing and where we're going. And so we're excited about that. It's going to be in the month of September that we're going to be traveling again.
I hope it's cooler.
I sure hope that it cools down by then. But we're going to be going to all brand new places for us.
Yeah.
It's going to be all new locations. We're going to be getting to add some more states to our travel map.
Yep.
Stamps in our cancellation book, and we're really looking forward to it. So we're going to have, hopefully this is going to be another really epic big haul that's going to come up this fall in September.
And I wanted to also say that we're going to have a new baby. Not you and me, my brother and my sister-in-law are getting ready to have their baby.
We have a new baby coming
in like the next 2 weeks. So I'm really excited.
He is, he's right around the corner. He is almost here.
Yes.
So we've got a new family member that's going to be joining us very soon.
Yes.
I know they're very excited about that. Everybody's kind of like on edge
more
and
excited?
Just ready for it to happen, so everybody can kind of go, all right, everything's good now.
Everybody's healthy. Yes.
All right, you ready to get out of here?
I am. I'm melting.
All right. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching, and we look forward to maybe sharing a few more maybe cooking type videos throughout the month of August until we get into our big haul in September. All right, see you guys later.